This is the main event of the evening. Tonight, and at every boxing event in 2010, top rank this bout. Scheduled for 10 rounds for the WBC International Heavyweight and WBA Latino Heavyweight title. The referee, Sam Burgos. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we find out. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He steps in wearing red, white, and blue. He tipped the scales at an official 228.5 pounds with a professional record of 26 victories against only 2 losses, with 20 of those victories coming by way of knockout. Representing Limon, Costa Rica, Carl Drumond. Across the ring in the red corner, he steps in wearing Cubano, red, white, and blue. He steps in wearing the colors of his homeland, rojo, azul, y blanco. He weighed in officially at 268.5 pounds. He steps in an undefeated fighter with 15 victories, 11 of those victories coming by way of knockout. The former Cuban Olympian and 04 Olympic gold medalist. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Odlanier Solis.
Drumond, originally from Limon, Costa Rica, who lives now in Hollywood, Florida. Solis, born in Havana, now living in Miami.
Drumond is 35 years old. Solis, despite his long amateur record, is 29, which should put him actually, the way heavyweights go, basically coming into his prime. They, of course, mature into their prime at a later time than the lighter weights do.
So here we go, round 1, and we'll see what this long delay, what effect, if any, it had on either of these guys.
Drummond got off to a great start in his career, ran off 26 consecutive fights, actually got a chance at a heavyweight, former heavyweight title as Ruslan Chagayev, and actually acquitted himself pretty well in that fight with Chagayev, although it went to a technical decision win in 6 rounds for Chagayev, when Chagayev was accidentally headbutt, and the cut required stoppage of the fight.
Then he came back just a few months after that, and he lost to a guy named Derek Rossi, who he probably shouldn't have lost to. Short punch also. Chopping right hand.
Who, of course, himself was a former world title challenger and had a nice career.
There you saw just a glimpse of the jab of Solis, and it looks like a pretty good jab. Brought that right hand, just missed with it. Good right hand to the body that time by Solis. So we come to round 2 here.
Get rushed into the ring, so it's an unusual situation.
Yeah, Drumond would kind of not, and there's a good left hand.
Odlanier, of course, very well aware that the people in Cuba are fighting Vitaly Klitschko at some point, but Klitschko's gone in another direction.
He just kind of Klitschko's.
Well, of course, you have to deal with that size. It's just, they're so massive.
Starting to open up a little bit more here in the second round. That one straight a little low.
Great reputation, didn't make it. Jorge Luis Gonzalez, of course, who was a huge disappointment as a heavyweight. So
this is round 3. Scheduled for 10.
When it runs over you. Of not getting hit cleanly. Although Solis has landed shots, he's not getting the clean shot on Drumond.
And he's just not throwing a lot of punches, and most of it is one punch, maybe two. Not really utilizing the jab very much. Although I do think he has earned Drumond's respect.
I think Drumond felt those last two, the body punch and then the one that knocked him back.
There was a little uppercut. That's got Drumond on the run.
So he suddenly picks up the pace on his feet.
And now Solis starting to zero in. 4-punch combination. And Drumond up against the ropes. Well, Carl Drumond has just quit in his corner. He said, I've had enough.
I saw the referee go over to him, and you could see Drumond just didn't want it anymore. He was just shaking his head no.
Odlanier Solis. Lupe.
Ladies and gentlemen, the blue corner informs referee Sam Burgos that they can no longer continue the bout, and he stops this contest upon the conclusion of round number 3. For your winner, by way of technical knockout, and now WBA Latino and WBC International Heavyweight Champion, Odlanier La Sombra Solis.
So Solis is your winner. It's a wrap for us. For Rich Barada, I'm Barry Tompkins. So long, everybody.